Now, instead of our usual transition into the How to Train Your Dragon test flight song, I feel like we should keep the theme of what Exandria Unlimited Calamity is giving us. So let's go with a bit more of an intense epic song instead of test flight. Take a listen to this one. Enjoy. Yeah. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. That fits the theme of, the direction that Calamity is going. It's gonna be a wild ride, everyone. But hello! Hello, everyone. Holy guacamole. It has been a few weeks since I have seen all of your beautiful names and faces. Oh boy. It has been some time. I hope everyone's been doing well. Hope everyone's been, staying hydrated, staying happy, staying healthy, eating food, getting plenty of rest. Hopefully school, work, life, all of that and everything in between hasn't been too terrible. Let me go ahead and switch over to mainstream capture so y'all can see my above average face. Here we are. Here we are. Hello, everyone. I'm going to get off of my stream now because I don't like seeing myself. Hello. Hello. It has been a couple weeks since I have seen you all. I sure hope things have been well. I hope everyone's been good today even. Happy Pride Month. Happy Critical Role Day, specifically Calamity Day. So hello Jason, hello Cam68, Kenny, Matt, Chris, Englehard, Adam, Bryce, and Neffy, Rajeffa Kitawajawajawa. Hello Rogish. Hello Ren. Hello Lovey. Hello everyone. Hello. Is Nico already canceled before the stream even starts? How am I canceled? I said Happy Pride. Do I get canceled for saying Happy Pride? Oh, I'm sorry. Happy birthday to all the gay people out there. Cheers to you. And cheers to me, I guess, as well. It's time. I don't know if y'all can see it. My frickin' mic was covering it. I've got my pride pin. I don't know if you can see it. Can't really see it, but that's okay. I got my pride pin, so you know what that means. It's gay time. Exactly, Ruff. It is gay time. Straight people are not allowed in here. If you're straight, leave. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone's welcome here. But yes, 50 Shades of Gay. That is what everyone is here. But yes, hello Ben, hello J-Log, hello Liver Castle, hello Stormy Boy, hello Adam, Quinn, hello everyone. Did I miss anyone else here? I don't think I missed anyone else. Did I? Maybe I did. Rogishness, hello. How's everyone been? How are you all doing? I've been doing okay. I've been doing all right. I just ate some food. I've got my Truly. I don't have water, but that's okay, because at least I have what really matters, and that's you guys. Hello, Cater Dice. Hello, hello. We've got a lot to talk about. Once again, so much got announced. Oh yes, let's take a look at oh, okay. Hello, Ben, and hello, Roguish. Same person. Let's go. New one-shot Gianna by Marisha with a system made by her and Grant Howard, the guy behind Honey Heist. Oh, I did see that. Yes. The Lucian novel. Yes. And Bell's Hell's Miniatures from WizKids. Yes. All big money, big announcements. Very excited. Very exciting stuff. Wow, no water. I'll get water later. All right. I'll get water when I'm good and ready. All right. When I'm good and ready. Yes, the Lucian novel I am very hyped for. I did briefly see the announcement of the one-shot generated by Marisha and then like the system that was made. That's going to be really cool. Definitely excited for that. I am very excited for the Lucian novel. Because, you know, we got like Kith and Kin and all that stuff. But I wasn't like, I didn't start my Critical Role journey with Campaign 1, so I didn't really have like a pull to want to read Kith and Kin. My journey started with Campaign 2, so seeing a novel come out about Lucian, I am very, very hyped for. Definitely very excited for that one. Water is important. That's the first time I've seen Neo Umbra say something is more important than videos. That must mean water is very important. If Neo Umbra is saying water is important instead of videos, that's when you know that something is very important. If that makes any sense. Does that make sense? I don't even know. But yes, it's gonna be exciting. Very exciting stuff. Did you guys know that heavy water? The fudge do you mean by heavy water? What's heavy water mean? Heavy? Like dense with water? It's more watery than water is, than regular water. It's got more water per, I don't know. What does heavy water mean? I have no idea. Educate me. Thick water. Thick water? Is it got that? Never mind. I am going to stop myself before I say something that's going to get me canceled. Deuterium oxide. Basically really dense water. Oh. Wait, I think... Wasn't there like a YouTuber or something that drank some of that? And it's like super thick and like syrupy kind of? And he just like drank a bunch of it? I can't remember. I think I saw a video of something like that. Maybe it was a TikTok. I can't remember. I think there is, yes. I think I remember seeing something like that. Heavy water is form of water that contains only deuterium. The more common isotope that makes up most of the hydrogen in normal water. I worked in the medical field, so yes, some things are more important than videos. Why would you consume that? I don't know. That's thick water. Heavy water is just kind of heavy. Oh, that doesn't sound safe. Probably wasn't. It probably wasn't. You know what is safe, though? The Calamity. Calamity is safe. Safe and cozy, and there's absolutely nothing that could go wrong. I think I just dropped something. Where it went? Where'd it go? I lost it. Whatever it is, I lost it. Oh well. Anyways, I'm not going to say anything, and neither should I. Honestly, there's that first 15 minutes though. True. So I have, all right, y'all. I have so much to talk about for the first episode of Calamity. I have so many things to say, so many things to bring up, so many things I want to talk about, theorize, discuss, fawn over. There's so much. Who's your favorite character right now? Can I say Brennan is my favorite character? Brennan is so good. Can I say Brennan is my favorite character? Because Brennan's energy is... I love Brennan's energy. Holy shit. It's so good. But among the PCs, who is my favorite character among the PCs? I'm already forgetting their names. Bolo. Bolo's good. Nidus. I love Nidus. I mean, they're all great. They're all great in their own regard. Heavy water without anything added to it is safe and is like regular water. Oh, nice. That's pretty good. Yeah, Bolo is great. I love Nidus. Who else is there? I forgot their name, but oh my god, there's a bird. Yes, Serret. Serret is an Icefura, or a bird folk. What's their D&D actual name? What's their name? Not a Kenku. What are they? His Icefura is Matt's thing. What are they called? What are they called? Aarakocra, right? Aarakocra. Scully! Gulliest is here. Hello, Scully. Welcome as always. Aarakocra, yes. Aarakocra. Anyways, Serret is awesome. All of their designs are so good. All of their names are so good. All of their designs, everything about them is so good, so amazing. I don't know if you can see this. I have 2 full pages of notes from that first episode. I barely even get 2 pages from regular Critical Role episodes. I usually get like 1, maybe like 1.5. I got 2 full pages. I had to start boxing things off in free space so that I could write more, because I was too lazy and I didn't want to get a second piece of paper. I would have wrote way more. So that's where I'm at. And I even started taking notes late. I started taking notes at like 50 minutes into it. I was taking notes late. So anyways, it was a lot. It was a lot. I do also love high level games. It's great. So if y'all are interested and would like to bear with me, we can go through all of the notes that I have, or at least most of them. We could probably skip through some of them. We can go through all the notes that I have and discuss. Because I have a lot to say. And I want to talk about it. So if y'all are down for that, we can do it. We can have like an impromptu, abridged, What the Sheep Podcast episode. Welcome everyone to an unofficial episode of the What the Sheep Podcast. We will actually have an official What the Sheep Podcast episode after all of the episodes premiere. We'll do just like a complete overview of the entire thing. We're gonna be taking a bit of a break, but I can at least go over some of my notes for this one. Okay, so I started taking notes around when Laren, I can't remember what Abria's character name is. I can't remember a lot of their character names. All I remember is their aesthetic, and I love them all. Laren, I think is what their name was. That's when I started taking notes, when their character was introduced. And so I wrote down 100 to 130 years is when we have an Apogee solstice. Pretty big solstice. Lorraine. Oh, Lorraine. It was like Lorraine or something, right? Lorraine. I think that's how it was. Excuse me. That's how it was pronounced. Something like that. So every 20, 30 years or so, there's a solstice where, the lines between the planes is thin and magic and ether is at its peak. But then every 100 to 130 years, there's like a super solstice where it's even thinner, where it's like basically doesn't even exist anymore. It's even thinner. And typically during a solstice, there's a 0.025 ley line shift. There's a shift in the magical veins. What the fuck is that? Yo, I don't care about cheap sex on Tinder. Get the fuck out of my channel. I don't give a fuck about. I don't even care. Naked at HD. I don't care about your cheap sex. All I care about is Critical Role and the Calamity. All right? That's all I care about. Anyways, where was I? 0.025 shifting of the ley lines. So obviously, even that amount is going to cause some disturbances. You know, hello Flubber, farts. Even that amount is going to cause some disturbances. However, through calculations, through some nerd shit, one of the people was able to figure out that this time around, for the Apogee solstice, there's going to be not a 0.025 shift, but a 0.5. 0.5. That is a big difference in shifting. So, that's big news for Lorraine. I can't, Lorraine. I'm gonna call, I can't remember, y'all. I can't remember. Head empty, no pronunciation in sight. Anyways, so there's a lot of stuff Body doesn't know how to pronounce. Apogee, apple G, apple bottom jeans with the fur. It's Laren. Okay, perfect. Okay, where was I? So Laren, apogee. Okay. Anyways, where was I? So this 0.5 shift in the ley lines is big news, right? That's some big shit. That's some crazy shit that's going down. We don't know what Laren is planning. She was kind of like hinting at things that she wanted to do. She obviously took a particular interest in that fucking bow, that solar bow that was found in Vespin's fucking office. I don't know, his room. So what the fuck is Laren planning, huh? What's Laren planning to do with that solar bow? And why is she so excited about the 0.5 ley line shift? What the fuck is up with that, y'all? I've got some thoughts. About that. I've got some theories. So, we can talk about my theory for that real quick before I continue with my notes. So, there's a couple lines of thinking that I have for Laren and their motivations and what they might know or what they might want to do. So, what I'm thinking, and there's a lot of them, what I'm thinking is that either, yes, Nidus knows what's going on. So, okay. Maybe it's possible that Laren suspected that some kind of a calamity might happen. Maybe. Probably not, since everyone is in on their hubris and all that stuff. Probably not. But what I think Laren wants to do is to plane shift Avalier to the celestial plane with the gods and shit. You know, she wants to plane shift Avalier to there because she's all about her machine. She's all about the machines and Avalier being the best that it possibly can be. I think that she doesn't think the mortal plane is worthy of having Avalier in its presence. She thinks Avalier is way too good for the mortal plane. And so what she wants to do is boast it to the gods. So I think she wants to plane shift the celestial plane to show the gods their wonderful creation and that they're above them or equals or whatever. That's like one of the maybe weaker ones that I think. But there's more to it. So the blanket theory I have is Lorraine is done with the mortal world and is like, I want to show this off to the gods. Now I have the thing that can do it, to teleport the entirety of Avalier to the celestial plane, to show it off and stuff. That's one theory. The other theory is that Lorraine, and it's branching off of that theory. So that's what she wants to do. But boom, calamity happens. Vespin is successful in bringing the betrayer gods back, and now the calamity happens. Now Lorraine has a second motivation to just fucking save Avalier, just to fucking save it because everyone's dying. So we know in calamity lore and in modern lore that there were some floating cities that crashed into Exandria, and their ruins are there. See Aor. We also know that there were some cities that were just lost. They just fucking disappeared. They were gone. They were lost to whatever. I think Avalier could potentially be one of those cities that got lost because of what Lorraine is trying to do. So, Calamity happens, boom. Laren's like, all right, we gotta fucking go. We gotta dip out of here, cut our losses. I'm bamfing us out. But something goes wrong, and instead of teleporting the entire city to the celestial plane or wherever, something goes wrong, and then Avalier is just shunted into some weird interdimensional space, never to be seen again. And it's just lost. It's gone forever. Could happen. But that's the thing. Lore is always so easily twisted. We are seeing lore as it becomes. That's true. That's true. However, there is also the idea that she does try to bamf the city, but it goes wrong. And it crashes into Exandria. Now, where would it crash, you might ask? Well, I'll tell you. Avalier is going to crash in the Savalier Wood in Wildmount. The Savalier Wood. What a coincidence that Avalier is so close to Savalier. And isn't there an ancient ruins nearby? Could be. Could be. But I don't know. I thought you guys were going to talk about politics for a minute. Joke's on you. Politics? Never heard of politics before. Nothing happy about the Calamity, but happy to see you, Nico. Let's go, Harley. Happy to see you too. Happy to see you too. Think they're all going to die, or did it become the living city? I don't know if it became the living city. Night Haunter, hello, welcome. Hello. So those are like my two lines of thinking. Malleus Mir in the Savalier Ward fell and fell away out. Oh. I guess I'm fucking wrong. Anyways, what's this? So, if the city Avalier is the beginning of the calamity and Savalier means guilt in Elvish, does this mean that the ensuing calamity caused the name of the city to represent the guilt the elves feel? Wait a minute. Oh, shit. Savalier means guilt? Does this mean that the ensuing calamity caused the name of the city to... Oh, shit. Oh, because Avalier is where it all started from, right? Is that what it is? Avalier is like where the calamity started, right? Or am I getting that twisted? No, it started in Avalier, right? Or am I wrong? Have I been fooled this whole time? Or is that right? Good timing? Yeah, good timing. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Also, remember, there is no divine gate yet, so the prime deities are still present in the world. True. True. Gotcha. Okay. So now I will still maintain my theory that Avalier may end up being one of the lost cities because Laerin tries to bamf the city to the celestial plane with the solar bow, but something goes wrong and it just gets shunted into nothingness. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. But yes, I also do think everyone is going to die. All the PCs are going to die. And I love that. Because that was, I think, we can switch over to my other notes. I guess we're not going to go in order. Anyways, for me, my favorite recent Star Wars movie is Rogue One. Because I love angst, and I love when characters die. Because it's angsty, alright? Sue me! Sue me! I like it, okay? That's what I like. And so that's why I liked Rogue One. It was a good story. Everyone died. It was great. This one, I'm super excited because the calamity is going to happen and everyone is probably going to die. Maybe not right away, but I feel like people are going to die. Bolo is going to live. Bolo is actually Vespin in disguise. Calling it now. But anyways, yes. However, I do think angst is better than happiness. Yes, I hate being happy. I love being sad. Anyways, get the fuck out of here, Tinder. I don't care. Tinder, I don't care. Hide user. Tinder, I don't give a fuck about sex right now, okay? I'm too busy talking about the calamity. Anyways, So, everyone's going to die, right? However, I think there's going to be at least one of them that survives. And the one that survives, I feel like they are going to join the Betrayer Gods. I think we are going to see one of the champions of the Betrayer Gods from this party. From this party. That's what I think. And don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on Aor. Alright? Don't even get me started. So, Bolo is from Aor. Yes, Bolo is from Aor. We also learned, y'all, this is huge, right? We also learned, where's my fucking page? Where's my notes? We learned that Aor, guess what the fuck Aor is up to right now? Guess what the fuck Aor is up to? They're building a weapon. The weapon, y'all! They're building the weapon! And they're testing it on some other city. The weapon that they were building to fight the gods. So who the fudge on Aor knows the calamity is coming? Or do they not? Or did they... Why are they building the weapon? Why are they building the weapon right now? Were they just going to take matters in their own hands and just fucking kill the gods? Because I thought they made the weapon during the calamity so they could fight against the gods or the Betrayer Gods if they attacked them. They built this thing even before the calamity. So was Aor just trying to start a war with the gods? Just but pre-calamity? Were they just trying to start a war with the gods? What are they doing? What are they doing? Aor! They're out of their goddamn minds. Why are they doing that? What's up with that? Remember what I said about lore? We are bearing witness to truths long forgotten. Yeah. What is going on? So Aor, this whole time, I thought, I'm not going to speak for everyone, I thought Aor built that weapon so they could fight the gods during the calamity. But as it turns out, they made this shit even before the calamity. So they were going to launch an attack against the gods to like fully usurp them. Because they were probably seeing how everyone was failing in following the Raven Queen's footsteps through ritual means. And so they're like, you know what? Fuck that nerd shit. I'm gonna build a fucking gun. I'm gonna build a gun and just shoot the gods. Fuck that nerd shit, they said. And so that's what they did. Oh boy. Yeah. That sucks. They built the Death Star. And this poor other little city is Alderaan. They fucking lasered Alderaan to test their weapon that they're going to use against the gods. Yeah. Great. Is this about a video game? No, it's about Critical Role, Alexander, and Limited Calamity. Yeah, screw the right. We made a gun. Yeah, they made a nuke. They made a nuclear missile. And look how it turned out for Aor. Their hubris was their downfall. Overclownfidence is a y'all. Did none of the people in Aor play fucking Darkest Dungeon? Did they not have Darkest Dungeon in Aor? Listen to this shit. Listen, it's right here.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Like, did no one in Aor play this game? Maybe if they played the fucking game, they would know not to do this shit. But they didn't. They didn't. God. The Aorians are so stupid. What are they doing? Anyways. So, yeah. So there was that whole Aor thing. The freaking weapon. Where am I in my notes? I don't even know where I am anymore. Loquacious. Let's talk about Loquacious. Alright? Loquacious is great. Loquacious is basically just Sam Riegel put into a campaign. But anyways, about Loquacious, and honestly, the other characters as well. You know, we're becoming so... Did you see how they were dissing Armation of Ravens? True! True. Yes. But anyways, what was I saying? So, all of the characters being introduced, right? They're all super awesome, super iconic. We love them all, right? What makes this even more angsty is knowing in the back of our minds that they're all going to die. So I'm trying to imagine, like, in what scenario they're going to die, right? It could just be instant. Like, they're in a combat and boom, like, just one of them just takes 1,000,000 damage and they're just dead, right? No heroics, no nothing. They're just fucking dead. And I love that. Like, I love important deaths that are, like, sudden, that catch you off guard. You're like, wait, what? Wait, huh? What just happened? No way. What? Hold on. No, that didn't just happen. Like, it's so good. The shock value. I love it. So that's what I'm expecting to happen with, like, Loquacious, because he's this very, like, grandiose, very, you know, theater kid energy, obviously, being a bard and all that stuff. I feel like Loquacious is going to have, like, the most sudden death out of all of them, because it's so opposite to what their character is. Like, there's no grand death, there's no dramatics that are happening, it's just boom, they're done, they're gone. What if someone dies once a session until there's only one person left to fight a god? That's kind of what we talked about, like, a while ago. Loquacious was also inferred to be originally from the Feywild. Ooh. Oh. That's right. There was like an offhanded comment or something about that, right? I think there was. But they are a warlock. They're a bard warlock, so that's pretty cool. But yes, I love it. I love that they were dissing the Raven Queen. I mean, like, fuck them for doing that, right? But I love it because it just shows how fucking arrogant these motherfuckers are. You know what? I'm glad the Calamity happened. There, I said it. I'm glad it happened to put all of these arrogant assholes in their place. Yeah, I said it. I said it. I'm glad it happened. I'm glad millions upon millions of innocent people died. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But seriously, like, they're so arrogant. They were so, like, we're so powerful. We don't need the gods. The gods are pathetic in comparison to our power. Just look at this wonderful city. Look at this. It's just crazy. You just had a Hassan Hobby moment. Oh, God. That's the first time someone's compared me to a popular Twitch streamer. And I'm glad it was Hassan. I love Hassan. But, like, I love how Brennan has built this. How Brennan and Matt have, like, built this, like, pre-Calamity society, because they're all so arrogant, right? They are all so confident and full of themselves, that they don't even suspect. They don't even suspect anything that could possibly go wrong. There's no way anything can usurp our power besides the gods. And you know what? That is probably exactly what Eeyore thought. That was probably exactly what Eeyore's thought process was. The only people that can challenge our power is the gods, so you know what? Let's make a fucking Death Star that kills them. Then no one can stop us. That's probably exactly what they were thinking. Eeyore deserved the Calamity. That's true. That's big true. But anyways, bringing it back down to the beginning of the episode, skipping the dream, since I feel like the dream has been talked about a lot now. But anyways, sorry, Tinder is still trying to distract me. You siren, naked HDXYZ. I won't listen to you. I won't be distracted. I do love the descriptions of the city and the way of life. While it's easy to recognize the arrogance, it is also good to recognize the prosperity that these people were living in. A world, the pinnacle of magic was around this time. It's beautiful. The city is gorgeous. The way of life seems to be pretty damn good in this city. Everyone seems happy. Like, magical technology is at its highest. Like, it's so cool. Like, going through the streets of Avalier and just seeing all of the bright, wonderful things. And what makes it even better is knowing that in a couple episodes, it's all going to be destroyed. It's all going to be gone. It's going to be great. It's awesome. But yes, now we can move on to enjoy the stream and Tinder. Let's go. Take care, Alana. I love Vasselheim is just ancient. True, Vasselheim is very ancient. Yeah. I love Nidus's character. Lou is fucking awesome. All right. Nidus is amazing. I love that the Sphinx that was there. And so what I love about high level, I need to turn on my fan. I'm getting a little getting a little hot in here. Getting a little too heated. All right. Are y'all with me so far? Y'all still with me? Are y'all still here? Y'all still following my antics? Hello, Curtis. What I love about high level D&D, especially in this particular time period, all of these characters are very well established characters, very well known, very powerful. I love that. And I love all of their unique designs. Because if we shift focus back to campaign 3, where our PCs are still very low level, they are still not really bottom feeders anymore, but they're still low on the, on the hierarchy. And they go to parties. They went to, that party that happened, where shit went down, where they're meeting these like powerful NPCs, they met Gianna Hexam, they met I can't think of their names right now, right? I can't think of the names right now, but they met these high level NPCs with really cool designs, right? But they were NPCs. But now in this ExU Calamity, they are those super cool NPCs. The PCs are the cool NPCs, if that makes any sense. Like, they are the cool ones that if you're a player character and you see them, you're like, oh shit, those fuckers are cool. They're probably super powerful and know a lot of stuff. I want to get to know them to progress the narrative of the story. Now they are playing as those people. Like, it's so cool. That's why I love, like, high level, D&D games and stuff. Like, it's so cool that we get to see this perspective from, like, the perspective of the important NPCs, It's so cool. And the underpowered one is Pervan. Oh my gosh, and Pervan! Oh, so good. So good. But yes, I wrote down that the PCs are the extravagant PCs. Because, like with, can't wait for the people to be dead this tonight. True. Also, happy Pride, Sue. Because, like, in Campaign 3, we had Ivan Hytroga. This super flamboyant, rich, maybe powerful person. Is kind of similar to Loquacious in some ways. In terms of, like, extravagance and stuff. So it's like that, like parallel or comparison stuff. Where instead of it being an NPC in Campaign 3, it is a PC in ExU Calamity, which is just, it's so cool. It's so cool. I think I wrote another comment about it. And yeah, so I also wrote down the PCs are the big guns that arrive at the party. So like in Campaign 3, when they had the episode where they went to the ball and like people were being announced as they came, and then we got Armand Treshy that arrived. Everyone's like, oh shit, the NPC, the big bad Armand Treshy arrived. We're like, oh shit, here he is. But in Calamity, the PCs are the people that cause heads to turn. Like, that's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, like, I love it. Like, Xerxes enters and everyone's like, oh shit, Xerxes is here. God damn. And that's one of our characters. So it's so fun. It's so fun. For Adronis, Gathering of Storms in Draconic was the capital of Betrayer God's alliance and was located in Jorhas during the Age of Arcanum. True. Yes, it was. I do remember that. Yes. So anyways, I don't even know where I'm at in my notes. We've got Vespin. Okay. So let's talk about what is happening right now in the story. So, the Great Replenishment is coming up. What is the Great Replenishment? Well, the city goes on a 7-year journey across Exandria where they collect magical things, they trade and sell and gather information and resources. They add arcane knowledge and just historical knowledge to their archives and all that stuff. They do that. They go around for 7 years and they come back to Kathmora after that great journey for the Great Replenishment, where they give back all of their extra ether, like their raw their raw magical energy. They give it back to the land, to the world. They bring it back to refresh the world. They do that every 7 years. So that's what's coming up right now. It just so happens that this time around, the Great Replenishment is happening at the exact same time as the the Apogee solstice with the 0.5 ley line shift. What a coincidence that it's all happening right here, right now. So wondering if we got a twist where Vespin was not the culprit, but rather the scapegoat. Yeah, history thinks he did it. Ooh, that'd be interesting. That would be interesting. So that's kind of what happening right now. They are Avalier is a day away from Kath Moira for the great replenishment, which is what I just said. Returning the ether back to the world. Now, there's a lot more things under that and behind the scenes that are happening. From what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I understand, there's some shady stuff going on behind the scenes. And 2 of the PCs are involved in it. Maybe more. And that is Pasha? What's Mersh's character's name? Pasha? I can't remember. Pasha and Nidus seem to be Pasha, got it. Pasha and Nidus seem to be selling or like giving away some of this ether under the table. That's the kind of vibes I was picking up. That the ether that is meant to be given back, they are taking some of it and smuggling it and giving it away to other people and getting rich off of it. That's what I was picking up from some of the things that they were saying. I don't know if anyone else thought the same thing, but from what I was understanding is that they were like selling off some of this ether. Breaking news, there's shady stuff going on behind the scenes in D&D campaign. The other news, the floors are made out of floor. True. Nico, how sad do you think the finale will be? I'm preparing my shit. Oh, yep, it's going to be sad. It's going to be sad. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Because that's why Pasha was so, and Nidus were so caught off guard and mad that there was some Lobby Magister wanting in on the ether stuff too. Because it's supposed to be a very hush-hush thing that happens, and somehow this one guy found out. And that's why Pasha was like, alright, I have to find out who the fuck was talking about the shit that we're doing. So I can eliminate them, I guess, maybe. That's kind of what I was gleaning from Nidus and Pasha's like conversations and stuff, is they're doing some crime shit that they're getting rich off of. And they're not even caring who is actually getting this raw magic. Like, what if this raw magic that they're smuggling out to people has been being gathered by proxies of Vespin? And he's been gathering this ether to perform what he wants to do. Like, what I think is each one of these characters is directly or possibly indirectly responsible for the cause of the calamity starting. Like, each of them are loosely responsible for things happening. Obviously, many other people are probably responsible as well. But I think what we're going to see in this story is that these guys are partially responsible as well. Which I don't think is some like big like whoa theory. I think that's something that could probably be inferred. You know, we probably could just know that already. But anyways, so that's what's happening there. The refreshment's coming up. Nidus and Pasha are in the process of smuggling some of this ether to other parties. What else is happening here? Xerxes has been receiving a lot of dreams recently about the calamity, essentially. The battle between the gods, the prime deities, and the betrayer gods. Specifically in his dream, it was Pelor versus Asmodeus, I'm guessing. Halas is out there somewhere. True, but Halas was a part of the Zemni, like pre-Zemni people, right? He was a part of the pre-Zemnia, I believe. So I think the Schottengrad ruins are Avalier's wreckage. That's where the 5th beacon was dug up. Ether is probably Dunamis. Mount Mentory is where Avalier is supposed to dock. Torog was under there and got sealed down there by a group that was inspired by the Server Assembly. The name Kamora probably comes from Kathmoira. Ooh, that's interesting. That is really interesting. Xerxes will join the Betrayer Gods to save his son. Ooh, that would be interesting. Asmodeus Phoenix also got trapped from these mountains after the battle. Oh, wow. But yes. So, not only is Nidus... What's up, Battle Lindsay? Not only is Nidus and Patia up to some shady shit, Nidus and Laren are also up to no good. So while all of this is going down, Laren seems to be gearing up for something, knowing that the Apogee Solstice is coming up, and that there's even an even stronger leyline shift. She is gearing up for something huge that Nidus is privy to, at the very least partially privy to. Now, what is it that she's trying to plan? We kind of already talked about it before, but what I think Laren is trying to do is I think Laren is trying to like one-up the founders of Avalier and mass teleport the city to a new plane of existence to travel, perhaps to gain more knowledge, perhaps to save the Avalier from the calamity. We don't know. I think at the end of the day, Laren is just trying to mass teleport the city somewhere else. Why else did Laren specifically figure out that in order to jump to another plane, you need something that's from that plane to teleport to it. Something powerful, usually like a tuning fork, but a bow from a solar is powerful enough to accomplish that. That has to mean that Laren wants to bamf to wherever this solar came from. That has to be it. Like, I don't see any other reason why she would bring that up to begin with. So that's where I'm at with that. What else is happening? So, while everyone in Avalier is preoccupied with their dreams, their replenishment, bamfing the city, and all of that stuff coming up, we have Sarit. Basically a detective. Sherlock Holmes, maybe. I don't know. A detective who is investigating a Archmage Vestin Chloris who was performing some shady shit in Vasselheim and disappeared. He has gone missing. And so they took the objects from Vespin Chloris's study, brought them to Avalier to be investigated. And that is where we begin with Sarit. Sarit is going through the memories of these objects. The psychometric chamber is where Sarit was doing this, where he was looking at the memories from these objects and trying to figure out what happened. And that's where we got the bow. Sarit is totally Batman, pretty much. And that's where we found out that there was a summoning circle that was made, and there was also a solar that was apparently present, but there was something otherworldly that dispelled all of the magic in the area and potentially killed a solar. Potentially. We don't know for sure. We can only assume. That's what's happening there. And at the moment, we have no idea what Vespin was trying to do. We can guess that Vespin was trying to follow in the matron's footsteps and ascend to godhood. However, we know that that's not the case, because we know that Vespin, according to history, is the one who brought the Betrayer Gods back, freed them from their chains, from their prisons. Now, the Ring of Silver, there seems to be 3 rings within Avalier. The Ring of Gold, who are the apprentices to the Archmages, the Archsept. There is the Ring of Silver, who I'm still not really sure what their whole deal is, but the Ring of Silver are particularly interested in Vespin. They are very interested in what he did because they know something we don't, as we learn from Pervan. And then there's the Ring of Brass, which is our heroes. Our heroes of this story, our PCs. So the Ring of Silver, working with Pervan, the matron caught wind of what Vespin was doing, and a ripple was felt with whatever Vespin had done. We know, or the matron knows, the Raven Queen knows, that Vespin was not trying to ascend to godhood because none of the other prime deities felt an attack on themselves. And so that can only mean Vespin was trying to contact a betrayer god, or trying to release them, trying to summon them, trying to do something with the betrayer gods. The matron, the Raven Queen, told that to Pervan, who then told that to, I'm guessing, the Ring of Silver, who then want to take the objects that were taken from Vespin's study for their own investigations, perhaps. However, Pervan also needed to tell the Arc-Sept what the fuck was happening to prepare them for it. But the beauty of this is that because the people of Avalier are so arrogant in their own abilities, they don't even really trust in the gods. The gods to them are so laughable because they have Xerxes, who is a paladin, who calls upon divine magic without even needing to be devoted to one of them. And so to them, the people of Avalier, the gods are like nothing. The gods are like as powerful as them, if not weaker in their eyes. And so they don't even care what Pervan is saying. They don't understand the weight of what is to come that Pervan is trying to explain to them. And they laughed at him. They laughed him away. They laughed him away when he was trying, all Pervan was trying to do was save them. Tell them that there's some shit coming, and it could be world ending. Well, they don't really know. They don't really know if it's going to be world ending yet, but there's some shit going on. Because it's so beautiful. Because the history books have told us that the calamity happened mostly in part to the arrogance that these powerful mages happened. It happened right under their noses. It could have been stopped, but they didn't care. They didn't care. They didn't think anything bad could happen. And we're getting to witness that actually unfold in real time. Like, it's so cool. It's so freaking cool. I love it. I love everything about this campaign so far. All the PCs, Brendan is doing a fantastic job telling the story. But yes, so that's what's happening. Pervan was trying to explain something was going down. They didn't want to hear it, and so they sent him away. And now, it seems that the infiltration has already begun. Right? Vespin and whatever cultists are following him have already infiltrated Avalier. I can't wait for the line, "Who did we betray?" line to pay off. Oh, true. True. This has got me way more hooked than the other ExU. I agree. This has been crazy. The atheists are gone. Crabrave. So the cultists of Vespin, or the cultists of the Betrayer gods, or whatever, have already infiltrated Avalier because one of them was invisible and masquerading as one of the cloth servants of Nidus. And Sarat expertly was able to kill one out of just barely noticing their invisibility shit happening. Able to kill him, and then there was the whole jump scare with Vespin appearing in the mirror and trying to break out of it. So shit's going down. But what is going to be the catalyst? Like, what kicks off the calamity? I do like the theory that Vespin wasn't actually the reason. He was just the catalyst? I'm forgetting what catalyst actually means now. my brain isn't working anymore. What Vespin did, Vespin knocked over the first domino. Yes. Vespin knocked over the first domino, right? But then each domino after that, it was like the tiny one. It was like Vespin creates the summoning circle. Yeah, the scapegoat. Vespin creates the summoning circle that kicks things off and sparks up like a new power. But then everything that followed is things that our PCs have done. Vespin was the fuse, not the bomb. Yes. Catalyst, known a substance that increases the rate of a chemical reaction without itself undergoing any permanent chemical change. The governor's speech acts as catalyst for a debate. Okay. So was I kind of right saying that Vespin was a catalyst? Does that make sense? I don't know. Anyways. And so that's probably why people say Vespin was the cause of the calamity, because he was just kind of what kicked it off. But there were other factors that maybe got lost to time because they weren't documented because everyone fucking died. And this was the only thing that was documented because this is what people are talking about. This is what's being investigated right now. All of this stuff is in the books. The Ring of Silver is trying to figure out what Vespin was. Like, Vespin went missing. This is common knowledge. Vespin went missing. Some shit went down. This is being documented. That's why people know Vespin was doing some shit, because it was actually documented, it was actually being investigated. What followed couldn't be investigated because everyone fucking died. Everyone died. So history sees Vespin as the reason the calamity happened because that is all that was documented. That's genius. That's so smart. That's so good. Imagine they're all just normal, albeit powerful people doing other shitty shit, but now it's up to them to try to stop the calamity. Oh, that could be it. The lore was not the truth after all because it was lost. Exactly. Who's going to be the first PC to die? I don't know. Yes, that's correct. Use the word. Good job. Have a cookie. Let's go. I love cookies. I actually have cookies. My sister made some. What was I saying though? What was I saying? Hi, Nico. Hi, Daniel. Hello, Daniel. I like that you changed your name. That's funny. What was I saying? What was I saying before? But yeah, so it's brilliant. I love the way that the story is unfolding. Okay, theory. What if Laren doesn't plane shift Avalier, rather goes to Aor, and that's how Aor ends up in the Astral Sea? Ooh. Interesting. But who did we betray still has me? Yes. Who did they betray? Well, because the prime deities call them the betrayer gods, right? Like, can we? I think I need to watch the History of Exandria thing. History of Exandria. I think I need to watch the beginning of this timeline because I'm forgetting, or maybe someone can remind me why they are called the betrayer god. They're called the betrayer gods just because they betrayed the prime deities, right? Like that's why they're called that. Maybe. I don't know. But okay, so where was I going with this? So they wanted to destroy their creation. But that's just right. So that's how history tells it. So what people are theorizing is what's going to happen with this story is that it's actually going to come about that the betrayer gods weren't actually trying to destroy their creation. Right? That could just be the betrayer gods trying to like fool the mortals, being like, well, who did we actually betray? Like, we didn't betray you. The prime deities only wanted the mortals to think that the betrayer gods were betraying them because they wanted them killed or whatever, right? Betrayer gods because they wanted Exandria destroyed. What if? No. Okay. What if? But then why didn't the prime? Okay, so I'm just going to explain the thought that I just had and then also explain why I don't think it's true. What if the prime deities were actually the ones that wanted to destroy Exandria because they saw how powerful they were getting and because they saw that Aor was trying to build a weapon to kill them? And so they're like, oh shit, we should probably do something about this before it gets out of hand. Maybe Vespin caught wind of this and was like, fuck no, we need to get the betrayer gods on our side to fight the prime deities. And so that's what Vespin did. He performed a ritual to get in contact with the betrayer gods to get them out to fight the prime deities who were going to destroy Exandria because of the shit Aor was doing. It all comes back to fucking Aor. Fucking Aor ruining it for everyone. What's up, DeAndre? The victors of the war are the ones that get to write history whether they're right or wrong. So what if that was the case? And the betrayer gods weren't betraying humanity. They were betraying the prime deities who were trying to kill humanity. What's up, Carnival Calamity? And the betrayer gods tried to come and save Exandria. Exactly. Exactly. What if that's what it actually was? What if that's actually how it went down? What if Aor is actually at fault for everything? I don't trust Bolo. Yes, it all comes back down to Bolo. My girl Melora, no way, she's too chill for that. And again, yes. So why I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true because like the prime deities really haven't done anything that would make me assume they were up to some malicious shit. Like, they haven't really done anything in the previous campaigns, even now, that would warrant them to destroy Exandria. The only thing that warrants killing Exandria is Aor, but then just kill Aor. Just smite Aor out of the sky. Seems odd the prime deities would willingly lock themselves behind the divine gate. Also that was my next point. The divine gate then happened. So I don't think that's true. But I think there may be some truth to what what I just said. There could be some things that are true in what I just said. I don't necessarily think the betrayer gods were all bad. They were pretty bad. I mean, they weren't good. The betrayer gods were pretty evil. They're not great gods, right? But I don't think we know the whole story. I don't think we know everything. But what I do know is I'm going to once again ban this fucking Tinder sex from chat. That's what I know. I'm guessing Asmodeus is trying to fool Xerxes. Yes. So what is actually probably happening is what we already know is happening, is what history tells us, is Vespin's evil, brought the betrayer gods back. The betrayer gods were going to try to destroy the world, and all that stuff. And Asmodeus is trying to fool Xerxes to make them think that the betrayer gods are on the mortals' side. But I don't think so. Nico's turning into Alex Jones of Exandria with these theories. I don't really want to be compared to Alex Jones. Hassan Abi, I'll be compared to Hassan Abi all day. Alex Jones, not so much. I don't know, man. Lilith has like an evil spider circle. It doesn't seem super nice. That's true. Thursday was real bad. Even the betrayer gods thought he was bad. Exactly. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Maybe that's all it was. Maybe that's all it is. Think we'll run into Fern's parents? Ooh, maybe. Maybe. What do we think Xerxes is? Asmodeus called him my child in the first episode. I don't know. But what was... Okay. So... What was I thinking? No, never mind. So... What else? What else? I've got a lot of notes. But anyways, I need to know aim higher, much higher. Aim as high as I can go. So what the other things that I wrote down are, what are the signs of the calamity? So we already have a lot so far, right? I want to try to pinpoint all of the reasons for the calamity happening, because it's cool to notice them and see them while everyone else was completely oblivious to all of the things that were happening, right? So, reasons for the calamity to happen. The ley line shift. The 0.5 ley line shift is huge. The Apogee solstice combined with that, very, very big. We have the dream that Xerxes had about the calamity. A direct dream about the calamity happening. And they're just like, oh, it's just a dream. There's nothing going on there. We have the smuggling of the ether being done by Nidus and Pasha, which was possibly being smuggled by proxy to Vespin to perform this ritual. Potentially. That's a bit of a stretch. It's a bit of a stretch, but potentially. Wasn't Vespin supposedly Rudisborn? Yes? Yes? Didn't we get that from like a couple episodes ago of Campaign 3 that Vespin was Rudisborn? Potentially. I don't know if it was ever confirmed, but I think it was like theorized that he was. But yes. So those are what we have now. Those are like the reasons we have now. You said Applebee's Solstice. I know. I said what I said. The matron may also have been RB. Wait, what's RB? Oh, Rudisborn. Oh, yeah. Was Rudis even around pre-Calamity? I think so. I think Rudis has been around like this whole time. I think. I'm pretty sure, at least. But yes, I think it was theorized that Vespin was Rudisborn. So where was I going with this? I don't know. My way before Calamity. Okay. Yes. He saw horn soar, so Orcus makes sense. Well, I think it's either Orcus or it's Asmodeus. I don't really know. I think it's Asmodeus, but who knows? What if one of the PCs from ExU get trapped in one of the time bubbles that the Mighty Nine found? Ooh. That would only happen if one of them is from, if one of them goes to Aor. Which I guess could maybe happen. Maybe they go to Aor in this 4-part series. That would be cool if they go to Aor. I don't really know though. I think the whole series is going to take place in Avalier. I think. But we'll see. What if Lorraine is an abjuration wizard and makes the divine gate? Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. I do like that. I mean, they are powerful wizards. They could have that magic. My brain is starting to get fried, everyone. My brain and voice. I don't know if you can start hearing my voice. My voice is starting to go. That, like, never happens. That never happens when I stream. That my voice starts to falter. Maybe I need water. Nah, I don't need water. I don't need that shit. But yeah, so can we agree that we are rooting for the gods on this one to smite these assholes? Bolo's family could be in one of those bubbles right now. True. What if Bolo is in one of those bubbles? I bet Edeor and the smiting happens during this. That would be cool. I would like that. Hydrate. All right. Okay, Risa. Okay, I'll go get some. Get some freaking water. All right. The first person to type in chat. The first person to type in chat, Vespin did nothing wrong, is in charge while I go get water. Vespin did nothing wrong. First person to type that in chat is in charge while I go get water. All right, Sue. Sue, you're in charge. I'll be right back. Good luck, Sue. Alright, I'm back. Vespin did everything wrong? What the fuck? What? Oh my god. I come back to this. I come back to that. Vespin, Vecna. Yeah, Vespin and Vecna are two different people. Vecna came like way later, right? Like way later, I think. Vespin couldn't even summon a Betrayer God correctly. He had to trick a bunch of bumblefuck PCs into finishing his dirty work. Exactly. Exact snuff went in flames. When do things not go in flames while I'm gone? Things always descend into arson and fire as soon as I leave. As soon as I leave. I can't leave for more than 5 seconds. I can't. Vespin did everything wrong. I guess that's true. I guess Vespin did do everything wrong. But it's fine. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Then he's the magic man in the picture in season 2. Wrong nothing did Vespin. Ooh, I like that. I think the god-killing cannon will start everything. Ooh. Could be. Could be. It would be interesting. Oh, dude. I would have loved. Dude, like, imagine. So we got Pervan, right? That was a huge Easter egg, I guess. Lore drop having Pervan show up. That was sick. But imagine if at this party, at this gala, like, imagine, like, Halas gets introduced as, like, a guest into this gala. That would have been sick. That would have been so cool if, like, Halas just fucking showed up randomly. Devexian? Nah, Devexian's in Aor right now. Devexian's chilling in Aor with all the god killers. Gotta be a Hydro homie. Why is that a shirt? Oh my god. I think first time here, just want to stop by and say I love your videos and content in general to get me through a lot. Excited for episode 2 tonight. Me too. And I'm so glad that you are here, and thank you for your kind words. That really means a lot to me. That really means a lot to me. Thank you for your support, and thank you for being here. I'm happy to have you. What if we see one of the dragons? Wait, which dragons? Any fun subclass theories? Honestly, I don't have any ideas on that. I haven't really been thinking too mechanical for this one. Are you going to watch the History of Exandria tonight, or should I go watch it and come back? Oh, yes. So we can watch. Yes, we'll watch this History of Exandria again. Just like refresh our knowledge of the Calamity. But yeah, I'm digging this. I'm digging this so far. But yeah, all right. So let's watch. Yes, let's refresh our minds, our memories on the Calamity and pre-Calamity stuff. So let's take a quick look. Take the H out of Vespin Chloris, and you have an anagram for Vecna spoilers. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Take a look at this. Have a good night, Ben. Oh yeah, but to answer your question, yeah, I haven't really thought about ExU Calamity mechanically. I've more thought about it like historically and lore-wise and all that stuff. So I haven't really even thought about what subclasses they might be at all. But anyways, yes, was trying to be a jerk star. No, totally did not, Moverine. You are totally okay. I love and appreciate you, Moverine. I just totally forgot that I wanted to watch it. But yes, all right, here we are. Take a look.
Welcome to Exandria, the world of Critical Role.
Yep.
Join us as we explore this world and its history, starting at the very beginning.
Very beginning. Founding.
Eons before recorded history, a group of formless gods arrived at a world churning in chaos. But within this disorder, they saw boundless potential and a chance to learn about their place in the universe through the act of creation. So they began to tame the primordial chaos of this world and created life to live upon it.
Let's go.
First were the elves, then the dwarves, then humans, and other races swiftly following as the young gods created their children. But these children of the gods lived short, violent lives. To help them withstand the chaos of this tumultuous land, the gods gave their children small slivers of their essence, resulting in the birth of divine magic. In addition, they created illustrious dragons pledged to
the dragons. Okay, that's what you're talking about. He does need reminders constantly to get to... True, that is true.
Defend the weak. But the primordial forces of this world responded to this power shift. Primordial titans rose to end this attempt at taming their world, destroying vast swaths of mortal populations.
Not good.
This created a schism between the gods. One side, the prime deities, wanted to protect their creations from the titans. So they taught their children how to make magic on their own, culminating in the birth of arcane magic.
Arcane magic.
But the other gods became so overwhelmed by grief, loss, and frustration, they wanted to join the titans in destroying their creations. These betrayer gods wanted to give up on this world and start over somewhere else. To save their children and their world.
But that's how, so this is how history tells it. This is how the history books tell it. Could be different. Could be different.
The prime deities banished the betrayer gods to their own prison planes. And with the help of the mortals...
Their own prison planes. Did you catch that? Their own prison planes. And guess what's coming up that thins the line between those planes? The fucking Applebee's solstice, followed by the 0.5 shift in the motherfucking ley lines. There it is. There it is. That's how they're able to come back. Because their prison planes were so thin. It's great. It's great. And that's why I think Campaign 3 is gearing up for a second Calamity, because it's probably been 130 years since the last Applebee's solstice. So it's coming up. The fucking shit's coming up. Skye, Plane Rider Rin was documenting celestial alignments. The solstice is coming. And we know it's coming. Shit's going down, y'all. Shit's going down.
Magic. The primordial titans were defeated. Their essences safely channeled and locked away into the elemental planes.
Wait, what is there? Wait. Real quick. Is Tharizdun a betrayer god, or is Tharizdun a titan? Which one is Tharizdun? I can't remember. Maybe Abria's character wants to have the city ascend to divinity with the planes thinning. Ooh. Betrayer? Oh, okay. Neither? Neither? He's his own thing? Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. That's terrifying. That's even more terrifying. What was I saying? Oh, I can't remember. I was going to say something, but I can't remember. Tharizdun is an elder evil as well, I believe. Oh, okay. It says betrayer. Gotcha. But he helped the betrayers. Like, he's not really a betrayer god, but he helped them. Or, like, sided with them. Is kind of what I'm getting. I find it really interesting that in the beginning of the dream sequence, the home being addressed, the horned being addresses Xerxes with empathy. It's all right. Who did we betray, etc. But the Dawn Father was referred to as pitiless. Ah, that is true. He's on the side of the betrayer gods, but he's older than the gods. Gotcha. Yeah, he's sealed away. Tharizdun doesn't really have a consciousness and just wants to destroy. That aligns more with the betrayer's theory. Yeah. Gotcha. I understand everything. Listen, the sun is a pitiless bitch who will give you skin cancer. True. Fuck you, Paylor.
And thus...
Fuck you, sex on Tinder.
Civilization dawned in the heart of the first city, Vasselheim. And this world was finally named Exandria.
Exandria. Let's go.
For centuries, the mortal races prospered during the Age of Arcana. They perfected their magics, spawning unimaginable feats of arcane innovation. But this progress also led to unchecked arrogance.
Unchecked arrogance.
Some began using their magics for the ruthless pursuit of power, immortality, and even to attain godhood.
There's our matron.
One mortal challenged the god of death and won,
Let's go.
ascending to take their place in the pantheon. Another mortal, inspired by her success, resorted to releasing the betrayer gods from their planar prisons to achieve such power. The
That's Vespin right there.
betrayer gods and their acolytes ravaged the world, attacking Vasselheim directly and invoking the wrath of the guardian dragons and the prime deities themselves.
So here we are. So right here,
inspired by her success, resorted to releasing
this line right here is what Exandria Unlimited Calamity is going to be about. Is about.
The betrayer gods from their planar prisons to
it,
achieve such power.
Gods being released.
The betrayer gods and their acolytes ravage the world.
I don't think we'll really see the during the Calamity, because the Calamity was like over 100 years or something long. So we're not going to see the whole thing. My guess is that the show is going to end with like everyone dying and the Calamity happening, and it's going to end on a very sad, depressing note that I am going to love because I love being sad and depressed and angsty. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like it's going to end with like, we saw this coming. We could have stopped it, but our arrogance was too great, and now we're all dead. End of campaign. Boom. That's it. But yes, that's where we're at. That is where we're at. Hey gang, come join us as Calamity continues in an hour over on Critical Role tonight. The Ring of Brass scrambles for answers amidst debauchery, decadence, and decay, finding that in the City of Crowns, the devil's always in the details. Oh shit. It's almost time, everyone. It's almost time. We're getting close, y'all. Getting close. The heroes of Critical Campaign 3 Bell's Hells are headed out for an adventure in the Draw of Destiny. Find print. Oh, shit. Dang. Wait, that's so good. Oh, I want to see this in a fuller picture. Whoa. Look at that. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I want to zoom in even more. Not really letting me. That's so cool. Wow. That's incredible. That's so good. Where's Bertrand? Why isn't Bertrand here? No. Bertrand is still alive in my heart. That's so good. That's so good. Yeah, where the fudge is Bertrand? Where's my boy? Where's my boy? I am all in on this miniseries. Me too. This miniseries is so good. Brennan has done such an amazing job telling the stories. Because I haven't seen Dimension 20. I haven't really seen anything that Brennan has DM'd. I've only ever heard good things about his DMing style. And so I just had the expectation that he was going to be great. And he is. And he is. Holy moly. Brennan Lee Mulligan is an incredible DM. So much energy. So good with character voices and stuff. Do you see the new Pride CR merch? Yes! I love all of the new merch that they released. I am going to buy all of it. Because I have a spending problem. Anyways, I'm just looking through my notes to see if there's any other big things I wanted to talk about. Aaron. Oh. I don't know why I yawn. I'm tired. I guess I haven't been breathing enough, and my brain was like, "All right, you need to yawn so you actually inhale." But anyways, yeah, that's I guess that's kind of where we're at now. That's kind of where we're at with Calamity. I guess people have been kind of bringing it good for drawing people in EXU and for bringing more levity to future engines of this time period. True, very true, Sarah Beth. Um, how's everyone feeling in general about Critical Role Exandria Limited Calamity so far? Is everyone liking it? Is everyone liking the pace and stuff? Is it just, how do I put this user in timeout? Boom. Now they're banned. They're gone. His constant yes anding and the use of amazing, fantastic as his players meet him halfway. The description is admirable. I agree. And I love how he goes into detail when the characters roll really high on any kind of a check. I love that. It's so good. But yeah, so how's everyone liking the story so far? How's everyone feeling about what's going to happen? Is everyone who else is scared? Who else is worried about people dying? Different user each time. I think I blocked them, yet I still see the new stuff. Yeah, they've been popping up everywhere. This is the first streamer they've popped up on like my channel, but yeah, I'm loving it so far. I love all of the characters. I love how Brennan is showing how prosperous this city is. How prosperous, how happy people are, how arrogant people are. I love it because it makes it's dramatic irony at its best. We know what's coming, but they don't, and it makes it even better. Like, it's such beautiful storytelling. It's so good, so good. Excuse me. Brennan is known for on-the-spot lore, and we've given him free reign to reveal how history was rewritten. Yeah, I'm so in love with the descriptions of the city itself. Same, Rissa, same. I adore all of the PCs they made. I love this as a rogue one in the Calamity. Yes, I love. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. Like, the reason I loved Rogue One so much is because we kind of knew what was going to happen. We knew what the outcome was going to be, and so they could do whatever they want, knowing where they had to end up. And that's exactly how this is kind of going to play out, which is so good, so good. It's like watching videos of people buy Beanie Babies. What does that mean? Give me angst. Someone please Photoshop the first one on her so much it's 3 times large for a t-shirt reason. Which one? Oh my god. Someone please Photoshop the first 3 times as large. That's so funny. Boy, y'all delivered. See, the internet is great. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus Christ. People are God. Jesus. Fucking I've been having to quarantine at my parents all week, but I'm finally home. How's your week been? Hello, Kid the Druid. Hello. I've been doing all right. Week's been good. I've had my first week as a manager at my place of work, so that's been exhausting, but it's been good. So yeah, Sam didn't do it, the internet did. Yeah. No, Sam's the reason. See, this is Sam didn't do it, the internet did. Vespin didn't do it, Avalier did. That's basically the same thing. That's the same thing. Sam is basically Vespin. That's what I'm trying to say. Sam is Vespin. But yeah, I'm excited to see what is going to be different about history that we thought we knew. Like, that's what I'm like, the twists, the shocking twists. That's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm really excited for. So I can't wait. I wonder what's going to happen this episode. I wonder. I wonder if we'll have like a combat of some kind this one. Since like the incursion has already begun, I guess. Episode the boys are out now. Let's go. Big. what was I saying? We might get some combat because the incursion has already begun. Like the cultists, I guess, of Vespin or the Betrayer Gods has begun. So there might be some fighting that happens. I'm not really sure though. I think things are just going to start slowly building up on top of each other until it all comes crashing down in like a roaring fire or whatever. I don't know if we'll ever have like a big cataclysmic thing that happens, right? It's the slow burn. It's one thing piling on top of the other. And then it'll be like, oh fuck, the calamity is happening now. Like, oh shit, someone just let Asmodeus out of his fucking dog cage. I don't know. So, Alexa, play Pompeii by Bastille. Yep, pretty much. That's pretty much what's going to happen. I think something that Laren is planning on doing is going to be the thing that actually kicks things off. Oh, that's interesting. Well, because it seems like Laren is also trying to do some, like, plane shift stuff, which is what Vespin is trying to do. So they're two, yeah, that's true. The two things that they're trying to do are, like, crossing. Like, what if Vespin is working with Laren? What if they're working together to do some plane shift stuff? That would be a twist. That would be insane. I don't think so, because Laren seems pretty in love with her creations and Avalier and all that stuff, so I don't think she would want a calamity to happen that would cause Avalier to be destroyed. Well, I don't know. But it will be interesting to see what Laren is actually planning on doing. How effing tragic would that be, though? That would be super tragic. Prepping Crab Ray for when Aor bites the dust. Yeah, exactly. Asmodeus be like, boom, baby. Yep. Yeah. We all have to get... So, okay, y'all. For those of you who don't know, when we actually watch the episodes, we have the live chat for Twitch and then the live chat for YouTube for people to watch like the episodes and to chat in the Discord server about it. If Aor ever blows up in this 4-part series, like we witness it blowing up or we hear about it blowing up, we have to spam the Crab Rave. We have to spam this right here. Everyone favorite it and get it ready. If Aor ever fucking blows up, we spam this shit. Because fuck Aor for building a weapon to kill the gods. They're responsible for it all. Vespin did nothing wrong. Aor is to blame for everything. Aor is gone. Aor is fucking gone. Why include a changeling in your game unless they are going to betray everyone? Ooh. Yeah, but Aor is fucking cool. True. True, but so is Avalier. And Avalier didn't build a fucking gun to shoot the gods. They didn't build a fucking gat. Maybe Vespin is manipulating Abria's character to get the most amount of ether in the city, only for the city to explode and cracking the sky to reveal the prison planes of the betrayers. Ooh, that would be cool. Excuse me. Hello, Matthew. Can your society create stasis bubbles? I don't think so. Well, we don't really know. Team Aor? No, even Scully's on Team Aor? Nah, fuck Aor. Screw Aor and all those bitches. All them hoes. All them hoes trying to kill the gods so that no one could rival their power. How could they? How could they? Unbelievable. What was with the invisible dude Travis killed? Do we know anything about that yet? I'm guessing they're just like a cultist of Vespin or the Betrayer Gods. That's what I'm guessing. There's some Team Aor and Team Avalier rolls when. Oh god. Not this stuff again. Hello, Emily Mary. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Who's the most wrong in this scenario? Out of like all of the PCs? Or just in general? Because I think the most wrong might be Paisha and Nidus, because they're the ones who are behind smuggling out the ether to other people for like a profit, as I think what's happening. And the thing, who they are sending this ether to could be getting back to Vespin, so he can use it to contact the betrayer gods, or to get them out, to get them free. So who's in the most wrong? I think it could be Pesha. Could be Laren, perhaps. But someone said something that was really cool. Mike, only for the city to explode and cracking the sky to reveal the prison planes of the betrayer gods. I don't know if anyone has played World of Warcraft Shadowlands at all, but something similar to that happened in the Shadowlands cinematic. I'll actually bring it up. WoW Shadowlands cinematic. Cinematic is spelled something like that. I'll show you. So the idea is that Vespin unleashes the betrayer gods and causes cracks in the sky that boom, their shit is revealed. And I'll skip to the part where that happens. Happens right around here.
Power.
So this is what's gonna happen.
That power.
Here is the gods. I don't know. Here's Avalier, right? This guy's Avalier.
Will be your prison.
This guy's Avalier, and this guy's Vespin. And Sylvanas is
This
Vespin.
world
Bolvar is Avalier, Sylvanas
is a
Vespin.
prison.
Alright, here we go. Here's what happens. This is what's going to happen. Happening. Rats. Boom! And there's the betrayer. Yep. There it is.
And I will set us all free.
It's happening. And as you can see, nothing has changed here. I'm about to put y'all on timeout. I'm about to put y'all on timeout if you don't cut this shit out. If you don't cut this shit out, y'all going in the naughty corner. But yeah, there's that. That's basically what's gonna happen. So nothing good is going to come of this calamity. Everyone's going to die. It's going to be super angsty, and I love it. I love it. So yeah, thoughts, feelings, emotions, and then the Fire Nation attacked, and everyone died. If you give us rolls, I'll shut up. I'll make rolls later. After the stream's over. Yeah. Good stuff. He will win. Aang, I just got here on Discord. This is a lot. It is a lot. There's a lot going down. But anyways, we've got less than 10 minutes until the episode starts. I guess we can wind down a little bit. We've kind of been going non-stop about Calamity stuff, which is crazy. I feel like it's been a while since I've actually gone on almost a non-stop rant from the beginning of my stream to the end of it about like one episode. It's been a long time since we've had a conversation this long, because there's just so much to talk about. Like, it's actually insane that there's this much to talk about after just one episode. There's so much to go over, because like the Calamity is such an important part in Exandrian history. Like, it's just insane. I love it so much. Like, so far, Calamity has delivered on every single front. Anyone have any good videos to help fill in the blanks? Oh gosh, there's probably a bunch. I don't think Lauren is planning something bad, but I don't think she cares much about consequence as long as she gets what she wants. Good point. I agree. So Vespin is a good guy, or he fails, because the people of Exandria are still in a prison because the prime deities won. I'm kind of lost with all these lore drops because I'm Still a bit new, but I'm here for the shits and giggles. And hey, that's it. That's all we got. Oh, and anyone have good videos to help in the blanks? I mean, the History of Exandria is a pretty good video just to kind of get more information about the general world. But other than that, there's not really a good way to learn a lot of the lore other than maybe going through the Critical Role wiki and looking up like the Calamity, looking up important characters like Pervon, and all of that stuff. I am kind of trying to work on a lore series. I only have one video out so far. It's about the Briarwoods. I think it's actually like right here. Yeah, History of Exandria, the Briarwoods. This is the only video I have of that series so far. I do want to continue it and touch on like every piece, but motivation is hard. I'm working like 44 hours a week at my new job, and when I come home, I just want to sleep because I'm exhausted. I don't have any mental space to work on YouTube stuff, and it fucking sucks. But that's life. That's capitalism. Let's fucking go. YouTube sucks. I'm no longer monetized. So I can't have YouTube as my job anymore. Anyways, the dream is dead. I have to be a slave to capitalism now. So, but I would like to continue my YouTube stuff at some point when I have the time and motivation to do it, and the energy for that matter. Legend of Vox Machina is a fun way to learn a little lore. That's also true. Yeah, that is also very true. Legend of Vox Machina is a very good one. Yeah, it's good. I'm excited, and that was only episode 1. We got 3 more episodes of this shit. 3 more juicy, juicy episodes of all this. What do you call this? Wait, what do we call what? I truly know nothing of Avalier, but Aor is too cool to not be the good guys. Start my first day of work tomorrow. Ooh, what are you doing, Lindsay? That's sick. Good luck. Hope it goes well. Hope it goes freaking awesome. Avalier's girlfriend's made of Starlight. True. I don't have Amazon Prime. I've never had a need for it, and I don't know if I want to pay for a subscription for just the series. Oh yeah. If only you were around. We were watching. What am I saying? We were watching The Legend of Vox Machina together on the Discord. We were doing like watch parties and stuff. We watched the whole series. I wish you were around for that. That would have been fun. Would have been fun. As much fun as the players have making fun of Matt's characters' names, has anyone thought of picking on Marisha for the last name Porco? I think it's great. I think it's fine. I actually like all of their names. All of their names are really fudging cool. Like, all of them have main character names. It's so good. So good. I'll be working at the movies as a floor person. Let's go! Hey, I'm a movie theater person too. Except I'm a manager now. I was floor staff, mostly ushering. Sometimes I would do the vent stand. Sometimes I would do box office, but I was mostly ushering. But now I'm a manager again. Let's go. Let's go, movies. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I do like the movie theater environment. However, it sucks up basically all the time that I have. I don't have time for much else. So this is what it is. Working in movie theater is easily one of my favorite jobs. Yep, it's awesome. I love the atmosphere. I love the people I work with. It's so much fun. It can get stressful at times. It can get pretty shitty, but for the most part, it's a blast. I can't recommend working at a movie theater enough. Especially if it's like your first job. It's your first job, fucking do it. Work at a movie theater. It's great. Tons of fun. Tons and tons of fun. Not sponsored, by the way. In other news, there are no updates so far about showing Critical Role episodes at my movie theater. I don't have any updates on that yet. However, I do know things are moving, kind of. My general manager is in contact with like our marketing director or something, and they're talking about potentially showing episodes of Critical Role at our theater. Things are still in the works. Things are still being discussed. I don't have any new updates for y'all. But when I know more, I will let y'all know. I'll let y'all know, because it would be super exciting if we can start showing episodes of Critical Role weekly at the movie theater. That would be so cool. Very, very cool. And for those of you who don't know, my last stream I announced that my boss and I are trying to get Critical Role to allow us to air their episodes weekly at our movie theater for free. Like, you wouldn't have to pay for a ticket. It would be totally free. So that's what's being talked about right now. Still working on it. Fingers crossed it all works out. But until then, I will let you know when I know. But everyone, it is that time again. It is, in fact, that time again. We are about less than a minute away from the art reel beginning for episode 2 of Exandria Unlimited Calamity. So we are going to go ahead and call it a stream as I load up the music. Give me 1 second. It's loading. There it is. It's time, everyone. It is time. I will link the Discord server in the chat, in the YouTube chat, for those of you who wish to join in on all of the chaos and shenanigans that happen here. Be sure to join. It's a great time. Great time. So, as always, thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you all so much for listening to me talk for an hour and a half nonstop about Calamity. It's been so much fun watching the show, and I appreciate you all taking time out of your day to spend it here and to listen to my BS and to hang out and have fun. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here and hanging out. It truly does mean a lot to me. As always, don't forget to love each other. Spread the love to everyone you meet, everyone you see. The world needs more love in it, so make sure you're spreading it around. But most importantly, don't forget to love yourself. That is the most important thing you can do. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Drink some water, eat some food, plenty of rest. Proud of you. Thank you for being here. So, with all that being said, everyone, I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful rest of your morning, day, evening, wherever you may be on this glorious earth. And I will see you all very soon. Bye, everyone. Farewell. Farewell. Take care of the fallen. Take care, Zachary, Battle Lindsay, Chris Engelhard, Ali, Risa, Curtis, Battle, Lindsay, J-Log, and Neffy, Kato Dice, Scully Gully, Lovey, Kid the Druid, Spooked in Him, Ren, Lenny, Stormy Boy, Nugget Futz, Adam, Emily, Mary, farewell to you all. Frumpkin Spice Latte, Merry Midnight, farewell to you all. Moverine, take care. Hope you all have a wonderful viewing of Exandria Unlimited Calamity. I can't wait to talk to you all next week about this shit. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. So good. But until then, don't forget to love each other. Don't forget to love yourself. I know I do. I love you all as well. I'll see you all very soon. Bye, everyone.